Welcome back to another episode of Board Sailing Vessel HolleyDay. I'm Holly along with Captain Johan. Welcome aboard. So we arrived back in Salinas, Puerto Rico to our 1986 Vagabond 47 foot. And we have been very busy trying to get everything in order because we have 3 different sets of guests coming out this season. So we had to get everything prepared for guests and also the boat. We had to go get our air tanks filled so we could do some scraping. We acquired an aquarium while we were gone. So busy just getting everything in order, and we are actually ready for our first guest coming in the next few days, and we will be off to visit Culebra. So meet the first crew guest of the season. This is Hans and Desiree. They are from Sweden. That's where Johan had grown up, so these are lifelong friends. So upon their arrival, we make our way to Ponza, and we are stocking up on provisions and getting ready for our weather window to travel on to Culebra. So after getting the guests settled in and everything else ready to go, the last thing to do was to get the sails put back onto the vessel, and we should be off come tomorrow morning. So the sails are up and everything's ready to go. So we head into the marina to the restaurant to get a bite to eat. And in the morning, we are planning on shipping out, weather permitting. They've actually been here for a week, and we have not been able to leave yet due to getting the rest of the things ready that needed to go, and the weather window was not available. So after a good night's sleep, we were all excited and ready to set sail tomorrow morning. Everything is looking in our favor. So here we go. We're losing stuff. Just the cabinet and the door. It's all good. It's a dance. So I had actually gone to bed early so I could get up and take over 1 a.m. for my shift so the captain could get some sleep. And I woke him up again about 6 a.m. and we are officially coming into Culebra. So our first leg of the trip did not go quite as expected. We thought we would have a pretty smooth sail on the way over, but it ended up pretty choppy out there. So with high winds coming out of the east, it slowed us down to about 3 knots for the entire journey. So I've kind of lost count of how many times we've been to Culebra now, because it is our first stop when we are leaving Puerto Rico, headed for St. Thomas. And then, of course, on the way back to Puerto Rico from the Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands. So there is a stop coming and going each time. But it's a lovely little island, and we really enjoy stopping off here. So upon our arrival, Hans and Desiree were ready to go find a beach, so the captain took them to a small beach that was just around the corner. I stayed behind on the boat to get a little extra rest since I had been up all night. And so he came back to pick me up, and we all met back up and enjoyed the day at the beach and just hanging out around Culebra. So this is a local art sculpture created in 2014 out of wood scraps from the island, but it was taken out by Hurricane Maria in 2017, but it was rebuilt in 2019. So this small island is located just east of the mainland here of Puerto Rico. It is considered Puerto Rican territory. There is only about 2,000 residents that live on this island. It is only 7 miles long and about 3.5 miles wide.
Well, let's go there. Yes.
So we only ended up staying at the beach for maybe a little over an hour before the mosquitoes invaded our space. So we decided to load up in the dinghy and head back into town and go ahead and go have some lunch at the pizzeria.
Very cool.
So over there is the beach we were at earlier today, and then we all started getting eaten by mosquitoes, so we left. But this is on the other side. We came up to have some pizza, so we're coming up the other direction, just walking through town. So after a day of play, we head back to the boat to get some rest for another adventure tomorrow here at Culebra. We're going to be taking them over to Flamenco Beach, and it's one of the most famous beaches here on the island. Very, very beautiful beach. We've been there a couple times. So now that we know all the spots, anybody that comes to visit, we try to take them to the places we've been before so they can experience them also. So looking forward to another fun day with our guests, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Ricky Pier. I thought it was an animal.
I did too. What is that?
I don't know. Don't touch it.
Is it growing?
Don't pet it.
Don't pet it. So at daybreak the next morning, we head for St. Thomas. St. Thomas is about 22 miles from Culebra, and it took us about 6.5 hours to reach Brewers Bay, which was on the west side of the island. Our average speed was about 3.5 knots, and we were going directly into the wind. So we haven't had a chance to just sit down and have a good toast for their arrival and the fun time that awaits us. Good morning. We are here at Brewers Bay, St. Thomas. Got in last night and spent one night here, and we are headed for Long Bay because they have 0 rental cars and we got some things to take care of on the island. So we are just going to head for Long Bay, so everything's within walking distance from the things we need to do. So Captain over here is getting our ship ready to ship out.
Ship ready.
And we got about a 45-minute run to get to Long Bay. Okay, we are back here at Long Bay, St. Thomas, and we are about to anchor off and head in to get some lunch at Bluebeard's restaurant back up on the hill that we've been to before, but it's such a great view that I hate for them to miss out on that, so we're going to take them back up there. So if you've seen previous videos, you've already seen us there, but it's always fun to go again. They have good food and view, you can't go wrong. So, and every car rental on this island is out, so everybody's out of cars, jeeps, anything. So we have to stay within walking distance of where we're at.
Now the rules are that it has to stay on the bar and I have to be watching.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. Alright, let's do it.
Nope. 1, 2, 3. Close.
can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord.
Sweden lost.
So this morning our sights are set on St. John.
Turn the quiet up,
Ja, jag tror det.
turn the noise down. Let this old world just spin around. I wanna feel it sway, wanna feel it sway. Put some feel good in my soul. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Want a little more right and a little less left. A little more right now, a little less what's next. Act like tomorrow's 10 years away, and just kick back and let the feeling flow. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke. Yeah. I set my sails for a new direction, but the wind got in my way. I changed my course, but my definition of change just ain't the same. I'm gonna sit around here, stay away from there.
So we arrived here at St. John. We all wanted to make sure and stop here at this island before checking out of the United States territory and going in to visit the British Virgin Islands. So we are actually headed for Cruise Bay there because, once again, kind of like St. Thomas, there just wasn't anything available for rentals. So it makes it kind of difficult to go too far from the boat sometimes unless you have some transportation.
Ja, Maja, här sitter vi. Jag tror jag ska komma här. Här sitter vi och väntar på maten. Eller hur, Johan? Här sitter vi. Vad säger ni om det här stället? Det är inte dött. Nej.
So this island does not have an airport, so if you are planning to visit St. John anytime, you are going to have to fly into St. Thomas or another island to actually be ferried in, or of course, unless you're a boat owner, you have your own boat to be able to get there. So today is the day we head for Jost van Dyke in the British Virgin Islands.
Alright, challenge is on.
Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in
We got beer in a tub and some good-looking girls dressed to the nines, looking for a good time. Jacked up trucks, stacked in thick, white rocks stuck in the mud grips, and a big old bouncer at the door. But don't show him your ID, don't you dare step out on the floor. If you ain't here to party, you picked the wrong place, you picked the wrong Friday night. You ain't here to party, you'll be missing out on the best damn time of your life. So go on and throw your card down, knock a shot out, and get yourself in the zone. Yeah, you might as well go on and head your ass back home. If you ain't here to party, there's a little old Louisiana band playing a small
It's a picture.
and brown sugar tea.
Oh,
Looking so
look at that.
fine, shaking that thing in the
I'm meeting my buddies out on the lake. We're headed out to a special place we love that just a few folks know. There's no signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Johnson, your Mercury, or your Evan Root and fired up. Beat us out at Party Cold. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over and toss us a line. Fast tractors, mail liners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side to side, there's 5 houseboat front porches, astroturf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat that's
6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? Speak my language. He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land. You better take cover.
Och tack i helvete. det var stjärten. Min. Full moon, the high tide today.
Anyway, we're at Jost van Dyke and walking the beach, trying to get some kind of exercise because we don't get much being on the boat, so every chance we get, trying to get some walking in. Hola.
Hello. Yeah, I helped the guy to get his dinghy up in the water. He was way up there. He was by himself. He was just. Need help?
Yeah. we know the feeling.
Yeah.
We had our low dinghy.
But we're still floating out there with a dinghy.
Yeah. So we leave Jost van Dyke and we are headed to Cane Garden Bay, which is on the main island of Tortola. And our guests are going to be leaving after being with us for 3 weeks. And they are actually planning to spend 1 week at St. Martin before returning to Sweden.
Well, have a nice trip for you too now. Be a little more English than not Swedish. But we call you in Messenger.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Time to hang on. Yeehaw. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Scared me a little bit. So it's officially me and the captain again, and we will be actually picking up another crew of just one. Miss Lori, she's coming to visit, and she will be coming in on the island of Tortola also. So we are just going to hang out around this area. We're actually going to head back over to Jost van Dyke for a couple days and then come back to pick up Miss Lori. So she will be in the next video, and I hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching.